Hello, friends. I just connected the sound. We'll see if the sound is picking up fine. It was a little delayed with connecting it, so hopefully it works without me having to start it over. So we'll see. Um, Hopefully it's all as well with the sound check that I'll do in a second. But I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. Let's see if the sound's coming in. That's the signal that tells us we have sound. Let's see. Hopefully the sound is good. Okay, we have sound, so we're good. And it sounded okay. Let me know if you guys have any issues with the sound. I appreciate you all being here. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. We talk about all things going live. I'm a creator network agency on TikTok. And so we're going to talk about TikTok's platform for going live. I do use this as an opportunity to inform and educate my community, but also to recruit. And so if you are a live host out there, you're looking for an agency, you can definitely connect with me. I kind of do a soft recruiting because I want to make sure people are actually ready and committed to go live and continue to go live. So we talk about the approach, just making sure you are growing your page, growing your community, understanding ways to properly build build your brand, and obviously know who your target audience is. Who are you trying to connect with? And so that's going to be really important as you think about live streaming because you are connecting to a person out there that is interested in your messaging. So that's what I do. Let me know if you have any questions. Here's the housekeeping for the day when we're on YouTube. I start here first and then I'm going to go over to the TikTok streets. But make sure you like the live. You see the thumbs up below. Make sure you also click subscribe to the channel as well as that bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. And so I do this twice a day. This is my 10 o'clock live. I come back again. It's going to be actually a little later today, but we'll say 4 o'clock for the recording purposes. We have a meeting that is happening to talk about community guidelines. So I'm going to spend some time, probably even doing this live, just kind of setting a tone for that discussion. And when I come back later, or like 5:30 or so, um, I will be talking about maybe a couple key takeaways. And then I'm going to save that for my super fan conversation. That's the memberships on TikTok, as well as saving that for my agency members when we meet again on Sunday when we reconvene. And so, YouTube does have the YouTube Partners Program. I am a creator in the YouTube Partners Program. That's why you see the shopping items here, as well as I do offer memberships, which is similar to super fans. I just talked about that for TikTok. So I offer memberships. So you're welcome to join my membership community, as well as the gifting has been unlocked and the ads. I can have ads on my live stream, my content, my short, long form content in my shorts. So I haven't talked about that in recent time. I keep saying I'm going to talk about it, and then we get over to TikTok, and time doesn't necessarily allow for me to kind of go deep dive into it. But rest assured, I will try to mention it soon, if not today. So we'll see. In the meantime, thank you for being here. If you haven't already, go ahead and give me a like, give me a thumbs up for the live. I would appreciate it. As well as if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we are going to get started. I appreciate you all joining. We'll get started in a second or two. We're going on the TikTok streets. So I'm going to get started over there. We'll talk a little bit. We'll see how long this live goes, only because, like I said, I have a pretty busy day. I'm jam packed, you all. So I have meetings, and then we have that bigger meeting I mentioned for the agency, and then excuse me, and then I'm going to come back later, and then I have a couple meetings in the evening. So busy day, busy day. But we're going to keep it going. We could rest later. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate the compliment. Appreciate the support. Thank you for being here. Let me know where you're from. Put that in the chat. Let me know if you live stream. What we talk about is all things going live. And so I appreciate everybody coming through. And so if you are new to my live, I am Dr. Lisa. How you doing? The Idea Barista. Welcome. How's everything going, friend? Hopefully you are doing well and you're feeling better. Are you still meh? Let me know if you're meh. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions as well. Hopefully things are getting better, friend. Um, but yeah, so we have a meeting. I don't know if you got a chance to see my email or you said brand new. Well, welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate it. My dear barista, we have a meeting today on the agency side because we got invited by TikTok to participate in a webinar they're doing about the uptick in violations and restrictions, just community guidelines overall. And so we're going to be meeting for that today. So that is at 4:30 Eastern. Okay. Uh-oh. You said, wow, what's the letters about? What was that? Why didn't it go through? Okay, I'll be there. Awesome. All right, friends. So hope all is well. And so I'm gonna go live on TikTok because I know I'm in a little bit of a rush because I know I don't have a lot of time today. And I started later. So TikTok live, TikTok live, we are talking live stream. Oh, okay, that's what that is. We are talking tips, live streaming tips for beginners. Come in, we're giving beginner friendly tips. Let me know if you have questions. We're talking all things going live streaming tips, friends. We are talking how to go live, how to live stream. And so come in if you are nervous, afraid, shy, scared. Welcome to the room. We are talking about how to go live. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate you all being here. We're talking about how to go live. So we're giving live streaming tips. Welcome to the room, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. So we're talking about all things going live. So come in, ask questions. My sound bar is still not acting correctly. Let me see. Um, not sure why it does that and it's not popping in correctly. Welcome to the room, everybody. I appreciate you all. Yeah, when I try to do sound, it is not working. It's like the sound bar at the bottom. It's like the bottom screen is not touch screen. Interesting. So I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. We're talking about live streaming tips. So if you're in the room, feel free to like, comment. Let me know if you have questions. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. How are you, friend? Pals, thank you so much for coming over, sharing out the live, reposting. Thank you so much for the support. We are doing that 10K in 10 minutes tapping exercise so we can get the room warmed up. And so we are going to get started in just a few minutes. Hey, how you doing, Unwritten Unstoppable? Thank you so much for being here. My people in the agency, I think Pals is over here, others that are already in the agency, don't forget, I need to put a sticker up. We have a meeting today at 4:30. Okay. So I don't know if I put a sticker. What would I say? Hey, how you doing, Demetria? Thank you so much for being here, friend. I was just saying we have a meeting. I sent an email and it's also in school. There's a meeting today at 4:30 where TikTok invited us, TikTok Live, the live side of TikTok, invited us to a webinar focused on community guidelines. So there's been an uptick in violations and restrictions. So agencies and our creators are invited to attend. So I just want to make sure everybody knows. I'm gonna put a sticker up too. My screen, I'm not on my screen right now, so forgive me if I don't say hello, but welcome to the room, everybody. Give me 1 second. Let me put my little sticker up. Um, um, I'll say TT meeting. Let's see. TT meeting. TT agency. TT live agency meeting. I'll just say that live. See, live webinar. Let's see, I'll say webinar. Give me 1 second, everybody. Thank you. Um, Hello, everybody. Let's see, I'll just put that there for now. I'll have to explain it. Thank you all. Hello, friends. Welcome to the room. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining. Others who came in, I see you all. Oh, look at you. Lagonos Digital. Let me know if I said that right, friend. I need to get to your live stream. I know you're part of my evening crew. So welcome everybody coming in. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Hey, Silver Fox. I was writing something on the screen, so I didn't get a chance to say hi to everybody. Grand Rising. Hey, Selena, appreciate you. So this is kind of a reminder to myself to say something about this. So that's why the sticker's here going to be kind of a reminder to myself. Can I put it lower? Maybe I'll put it lower. No, that's on my face. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll go with it. Um, So I'm going to talk about this a little bit more, but it is today and it's a webinar. So any of my new friends, if you've gone into school, I did send an email. It is today. It's 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific time. So it just depends on what time zone you're in. But try to attend it. I'm gonna obviously attend and get notes and stuff, and I'll recap it on our in our Sunday meeting. I probably will even make it a super fan discussion because I think it's gonna be a little contentious in terms of how to avoid these restrictions, and they are very prevalent lately. So you got to be careful about what you're saying and doing in your live stream to avoid them. And so I want you all to hear from the horse's mouth, so you guys can hear from them. So if you can attend, I would appreciate it, so that you don't, so I don't have to interpret all the 101 questions you might have, and somebody might have asked it in the meeting. But on the same at the same time, I will take notes and debrief. So everybody coming in, I appreciate you guys. We are almost at 8K. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all tapping away. We 5 minutes in. Thank you all. Look at y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We are moving and shaking on those taps. So I appreciate that. Thank you for the perfume, Dimitri. I appreciate your friend. My new friends who are in the agency, how are things going? Let me know how things are going for you all. Keep me posted. I want you guys to know in the beginning, it does take time to build, and just take it one day at a time, but just stay with it. That's the beauty of this. I hope she comes in today. I would love for her to come up and just talk. Luna's had some wins lately. So I want her to talk about, just overall approach to live streaming and how even the behind the scenes stuff is helping her unlock other features she's getting to. Thanks for the update. You're welcome, friend. You are so welcome. So we are 10K likes. Oh my gosh, we're 10K likes already. So, like I said, we are doing our things. It's 6 minutes in, so hopefully we see that flash code come through earlier, so we don't have to worry about that. How you doing, Joshina? Thank you so much, friend. Welcome to the room. I see you. I appreciate you. It says TikTok's AI summary. It says live session on beginner tips for creating a live stream. Ask your questions. Awesome. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for the repost. Let's go. We are doing it. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live, we're going to share the live out and see if we can get some more friends in the room. I actually have not shared my live, so let me share my own live. I usually add it to my story, and then I share to the group chats as well. So let me share it that way so we can get some friends to join us and make sure we are sharing this good information. And so thank you all. I appreciate you. Hello, friend. Hey, Erica, how are you? Shavonda, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the repost, everybody. I see you guys. Thank you for grabbing those daily heart me's. We'll see what our flash goal is. Hopefully it's not the heart me, but I don't think so. I think we had it yesterday. So knock on wood, TikTok is not choosing violence again today. How do you go live without being nervous and scared? It takes time, Erica. Have you gone live yet, friend? Let me know if you've gone live before. Um, it does take a little time to get over that nervous feeling, the jitters that you have. But for the most part, as you do it, it becomes a little bit easier. You get at ease. You are comfortable and confident about your messaging, and so it does take time to get to that point. But for the most part, if you've gone live on other platforms, some people have gone live on the FB or IG in particular, and so you typically take that same no focus, energy, confidence, and bring it here. TikTok does have a different platform. Obviously, it's a little bit of a learning curve, understanding where the different features are and how to integrate that into your live stream. But it gets easier over time. Over time. And if you're someone who has done like having to public speak and talk in front of a crowd, you can easily talk in the comfort of your home on a screen. And so it does, you got to have that mental shift that you're making. Thank you so much for the populars. Um, you said I'm planning to go live soon, but I keep pushing further the nerves. Are you, friend? So let me ask this. I mean, sometimes a couple strategies that people have. Thank you, Silver Fox, for the populars. A couple strategies that people will use is that they will go live with a partner. So that's somebody to help kind of have that conversation with them. So that's helpful, although it could be a little bit of a crutch And then once you get used to that person, when you don't have that person, then what do you do? And so I say kind of try to go live before you bring other people in. Maybe try to do those first 3 lives by yourself. Maybe talking to the chat, trying to do some of that engagement, learning some of the features. So I would tell you to do that. And then you can bring another person in to kind of help with having a more of a comfort level with having a conversation with an actual person facing you. Um, I went live before on Facebook, but I didn't show my face. But I want to go live here and sell my jewelry. Okay, okay. And you are, I'm looking at your dollar sign bling, you're a paparazzi seller. And I see it in your bio. So a couple things I will tell you. Hey, Kim Love Jones, how are you, friend? Kim, really quickly, let me digress real quick. Kim, I was bragging on you, friend, and I need to message you. I was bragging on you because there was a creator I met with for a one-on-one, and she is interested in the relationship healing conversations too. And I told her to go see you just to see how it's done. So that was you were my example of somebody she can go visit and kind of see how you do your live stream. Have you found what time is best? Oh, Jashina, let me know. Hold on one second. I'm going to circle back and answer that. Let me finish my quick statement to our friend Erica. Erica, so a couple things you're going to have to change. Take the dollar amount out of your title. The $8, take that out of your title. Hey, Janine, how are you, friend? Hello, hello. Thank you so much, Janine. Take that out of your title. That may trigger a restriction with TikTok, and then take your website out of your profile, out of your bio. Take that out of your bio. That also could trigger moving people off the platform once you start going live on TikTok. When you have the web page like that, it could trigger it. I would say what I've been teaching people is to use this feature, Service Plus. This is where you pin your messaging that you have the service you offer jewelry, the other things, you need to probably set up as a business account and create a TikTok shop. However, you're selling as a consultant for paparazzi. I don't know how that works as a seller here. Heard some people have some challenges with it because essentially it's not your jewelry, you're an affiliate. And so I think people have done it, but I just don't know the answer. So I would just tell you to go visit other people who sell paparazzi and see if you can get them to tell you if they've gotten in trouble with selling it, if there's any issues with it. But just be concerned. Just be aware that there could be some concerns with it. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. When it comes to best time to go live really quickly. Let me address that. I always say start with you. When it comes to figuring out a live schedule and a time to go live, I always get that question like, what's the best time to go live? Um, and ultimately, what I tell people is that you want to be consistent. So it could be sometimes that TikTok will recommend based on your viewers coming into your live stream. It's actually not your followers, it's just the viewers that came through. And they'll look at that data and give you some recommendations on when those people are on the platform. That changes because your viewers change all the time. So that number or those recommended times will alternate and cycle through all times of the day. However, I would say start with you when it comes to showing up and being consistent because you are where people are going to kind of get used to your schedule and come in and view you because of your consistency. If depending on what your topic is, it could be better for people when you think about how their day flows. So, people getting ready for work, maybe you're doing a get dressed with me and you're up in the morning too. So it just depends on what you're doing for your live topic and who your target audience is. And then maybe you can discern if there's a better time of day to go live. Let me do this. The flash goal just popped in. It is Heart Me's. It is Heart Me. So if you held your Heart Me, I appreciate it. If you don't, I understand. Sometimes it is what it is. I was on for live. Snoop, you were on live for an hour. How did it go, friend? Congratulations on that, first of all. Congratulations on that. Selena, what was the why for? What is you put why with a lot of question marks? Let me know what you meant by the why. Tell me more about the why. I don't know what I said that made you say why. The heart me again. You said why the heart me again? TikTok choosing violence. That's all. TikTok will play me like that. I told you I didn't know. You never know. You never know. I didn't think they would do that because I had it yesterday morning at 10. I think it was Heart Me that I got at 10 o'clock yesterday. And so TikTok's like, no, ma'am, we're gonna test you. We're gonna push the limits here. And so So thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for that, friend. I also have a link in my bio. Do you really? You have a link in your bio? Yeah. How do I send the heart me? Hey, Benjamin. You have to have coins on your account. So you might want to click the gift box. If you click the bottom portion where it says recharge, you have to add coins on your account. I see you're level 0, so you've never sent a gift before. The daily heart me is what you would click up here. That's what Pals just did, and she got the daily heart me. That is where you'll get it, but you have to have coins in your account. I tell people to put coins in your account, maybe $10, $20, so you can get little things like the Heart Me, the Heart Puffs, the Populars. Those are all one coin type gifts that you're sending. So it's really good. And then, like I said, if you're trying to be a live host, it's probably to me, it's a necessity because you want to be a supporter and support your viewers and support building your community. And that is going to be a way you're going to do that support by supporting the daily heart me's, the flash goals, those type of things. Good morning, because you're going to have people support that for you as well. So thank you so much. Only a few people came in, and it seems funny talking to a phone. It does. I don't know. You get used to it though. You get used to it. I agree though. In the beginning, it is a little awkward. I got perfect timing with my heart me. Thank you so much, Diamond. So the link in the bio, I think I'm gonna have to go there a little further. So let me explain the link in the bio, you all, so that you guys are not thinking I am just making something up. We're halfway there with the heart me as well. So if you guys don't mind supporting that, we need I believe 8 more. So if we can get 8 more people in the room. If you haven't given your heart me, look at you, Benjamin. Thank you so much for supporting that heart me. Congratulations on a first time sending a gift. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for doing that. First gift to woohoo. Hey, soda. Ambitious, good morning. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Kim Love Jones. I see you, friend. Oh, thank you for being a title gift of those roses, too. Awesome. I appreciate all the support. How will I make sales if I take out my link? I got you. We'll talk about a strategy, but you know, congrats, first gifter. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that first gift with me. Um, Kim, Janine's question, you did see an uptick in your views. Let me know what you think about removing it, because she had her link in her bio for the longest as well. So here's the deal. Um, TikTok wants you to use TikTok features. TikTok wants you to stay in the app. When you have a link in your bio, the perception is that you are pushing people to other places, other platforms, your website, and you are taking them out of the platform. So you want to be mindful of that. Hey, Miss Vicky, thank you so much, friend. When it comes to selling your digital products and your solutions, they services, they want you to use Service Plus. That is this feature here when you pin, or if you click here where that yellow with the arrow, you need to activate Service Plus. If you have physical products, they want you to use TikTok Shop. If you're selling your jewelry, it is actually your jewelry, not someone else's jewelry, because other people's stuff, it means that you're an affiliate for them and you're getting a commission based off those sales. So if it is your jewelry, then you would be a seller and you would need to open up a shop account to sell your stuff. If it is your if you are an affiliate, then you would do TikTok Shop for the affiliate program for the creators. Yes, I have, but it has lowered the amount of people who go to my link. Yes. Yeah. So they're really rerouting and re helping you, making you reimagine how you get sales. So you're gonna have to be creative with telling people how to get to your page. A lot of people will say, there's different sales approaches that you can take. People may say, hey, you know what? I want you to click this DM right here. I want you to go to the DM here, message me your email, message me the word, today, whatever the word is, so that you can get my freebie. My freebie will then take you to my webpage. And that's how you get them over there. So you're going to have to be creative about how you get them now to your solution. But they're really trying to minimize the link in the bio. Somebody told me the other day, and I didn't realize this, in my live, they said, oh, the link tree, if you have a link tree, it makes you copy paste it. It doesn't, how it used to have that little message like, hey, you're about to go off a web page or do something like that, and you still could click it and you can go over there. Now you have to take that link and copy paste it to your browser. So they're making it harder for you to be able to seamlessly go to those other platforms. I think there is going to be a day that they remove it altogether, but we haven't seen that yet. But when people view your page when you're not live, I hear you, and they want you to be here. They want those people to stay here, not the other places. And to a certain extent, you said, "Wow." Or open in browser. Yeah, open in browser. I've seen the open in browser, but I've seen now, well, somebody said they actually make you copy paste it. So it's not even the option for open in browser. And yes, you have to copy paste it now. Yep. Yep. And so they're being very particular about this. From a safety measure, I guess as a platform, you don't know where them links taking you to. Those links could be scammers. You know what I'm saying? Like from a safety perspective, they probably have to kind of safeguard, and who knows how many issues they've had with people doing that and scamming people and doing little ways to hack people. Yeah, yeah. What is your setup, mic, etc.? This is my phone. My phone is the system I'm using, and the audio is coming from my phone. This is actually the microphone connected to my YouTube, so it's here. This is a little wireless mic. I like it. I like it a lot. But the receiver is actually my tablet, which is on my YouTube channel. Hey, Roots, thank you so much, everybody. Dime, you said gatekeeper. You're talking about the TikTok conversation. Just saw I had an old invalid link in my bio. Did you, Soda? Ooh, a old invalid. So what did they invalidate it? What do you mean? What does that mean? You didn't know it was there? You said yes, TikTok. Good morning, Natty Nat. How are you, friend? Thank you all. Appreciate you guys. We are almost. Let me pin that flash goal again. Did we achieve it? No, we need three more. I'm gonna pin it again. If you have not given your daily heart me, I would appreciate it. It was one I didn't know renew. Didn't know that you needed to renew it. You'll have to copy and paste. We'll have to copy paste. Yeah, you have to copy and paste it in the inbox too. If you were to send someone a link to your page, it's a copy paste as well, not Discord's DMs. Say that again, not Discord DM. So Discord you can link. What do you mean? Tell me more about that. I think you can, Demetria. I think that's what you're saying. Discord is different. But I have seen other people selling being pushed to the FYP and have the link in their bio. I hear you. I hear you clearly. This is the only platform that does this nonsense. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if the others are gonna follow suit. To your point, YT does not do that. They don't do that. The YT used to be able to be seen and linked in the bio here. They took that away, and they took the IG away. So YT and IG, you could also have as a link here. It's been removed now. You don't see that anymore. So it is now going. They're moving in that direction. Um, they can't copy and paste it. I use a different method in my DMs. You use a different method. Okay, gotcha. In your DMs, you use do you are you using like that? Are you a business account? Let me ask that question, Demetria. Because who's that? Pals, you told me that business accounts here on TikTok now have that auto, almost like that mini chat type feature. Okay. And it's like an automatic DM type thing, an instant message. Is that correct? Okay. So I think that's was, oh, I forgot the webinars today. The webinar is today. Yeah. um, So yeah, that's my reminder. Okay, thank you so much. You saved me. How did you know I was there? You're the best. Here's a bigger a bigger word. Hey Black Lotus, I got you, friend. I see all things, Black Lotus. How do I switch my account to business? 1 second before you make that choice. Yes, I find it, and they let you connect your links in auto chat features. Yes. Okay. That's what I was about to say. Um, the business accounts allow you to do that, and who is that? Pals has. I'm gonna pin this so people can see it. Pals has used it, and I was going to ask her what does she think of it. But you're using it now, Demetria. And does it work for you? Does it work for you in terms of how you have things set up? Because what they do is authenticate your website. So now, and that's what I said is partially maybe a little safety precaution too. So they can authenticate your website that you're sending people to, and then they can manage that process a little bit. All right. So, yes, they did that and verified. Yep. Yep. Yeah, she's verified. Yep. So that is a process. That's probably the process you have to take because if you're just doing it on your own and putting your link in your bio, then it's not working. So, Lugos Digital, you probably need to do that. Now, you said, how do I switch to business? Now, that's the catch. Flash goal achieved. We did. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I get to talking. Y'all know I get to talking. Thank you all. I appreciate the flash goal support. Thank you so much, friends. Good morning. Hey, Regina, how are you? Yay, yay. Hey, Soda Light. Appreciate that, friend. Um, so that's probably the workaround. Here's the catch, though. Okay, Demetria, are you an official business account? Let me know if you're if you are a business account. I know Pals is a business account. I You are okay. You just set it up as a business account. Okay. I don't know if they're updating it so that most accounts are business accounts, or maybe the Service Plus kind of gives you some of the business features. I'm not sure. Reason why I say I'm not sure is because when I go back under settings and privacy, and let me know if y'all see the same thing. If people know the answer, put it in the chat. But when I go now to to the three lines on my profile, scroll down to settings and privacy. Under settings and privacy, you know now the back end is been switched around a little bit. And so account is not at the top the way it used to be. It's like the second section. Under there, it does not say switch to business or switch to personal. It says business verification. And so I don't know. I don't know the answer. Do you think we'll eventually have to switch to business for these features? I think so. I think, Natty, I think we will. It was through a verification process. They verified everything. Yes. And so if you want to become, they even review my Google reviews. Oh, wow. All right. So yes. So now y'all hearing it from somebody who went through the process. That's the process you probably would have to take. So I say this to you guys, where can I find how to maximize as a business account? Is there a TikTok set step by step? Um I don't know the answer to that. I think Demetria, did you go somewhere? I'm a freshman here with Dr. Lisa. Let me know from the business. See, the business stuff, I don't know all the details of that. I know previously how it was done. I think you have to get a business license to be verified. I think you do, Willow. I think you do. I think you have to be a legitimate business. Okay. So when it comes to the way I'm structured, when I talk about my agency account, I am a legitimate business. TikTok had to go through all my business information to first of all allow me to be an agency, and my account is business. This is a business account for the agency. That's why I have the web page over there. I'm gonna say hello. So the only way I know of is through this account, and it was verified as a legitimate business. All the stuff over there has been vetted. I don't know on this side. TikTok verify me and switch my account to business. Okay. 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 So you're asking, is there a tutorial over there? Um, I would tell you, I don't know. I don't know. Only thing I have information on is the agency side of stuff. So I don't know if there's a tutorial. Demetria, did you go through anything? Did you see anything in terms of setups? I think for the most part, there's question marks where you can click on different features. Does that mean we have to be personal accounts if no business license? Yeah, I mean, I think we're all personal unless we switch to be a business account. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. And just be aware, you want if you're looking to use your account solely as for your business purposes, you might want to do what Demetria did because that's what she does in terms of how she's communicating with her clients. She's taking them to her website. She's doing all the things as a business owner. But if you're selling a course that is another company's course, And that's all you're doing. You just got to make sure you're structured in a way that still that is still a business. Does that make sense? Like you're still offering business services. Okay. Yes. There has to be somewhere to go and review how to use their app. I will ask chat. Yeah, ask chat and see. Only thing I can think of is under and I don't know if this is under the case for the business setup. If you go under TikTok Studio under the post side, there's a Creator Academy. Under the seller side, there's some seller resources for TikTok Shop seller. I don't know what it means in terms of the business side and all the features that are available for the business accounts. And it's been updated lately. So a lot of features are new, like as of like February. They're brand new. Does it recognize business as an individual or just a DBA? Again, y'all asking questions I don't know how all the answers to. All I can say is my process for the agency, and which is the business structure as an LLC, and that's the way I had it added to TikTok. And so I've had my business for like 25 years as an LLC. So it is, and that was the way for agencies. They accepted, obviously, S Corps and C Corps and LLCs. So they will give you a verified business badge as a business, and DBA block your link and block your link. What do you mean by that? Um, they do provide an auto chat feature to communicate links to your things. Okay. I was a business and then switched to personal. I probably will just switch back. What agency do you have? Launch Your Income Agency. You can DM me. Demetria, since we're having this conversation, I mean, I'm fine with going this direction since the majority of the room is asking. Let me know if you want to come up and just talk a little bit about your process. Since you're a newer account, you probably have a newer perspective of what happened. And again, I think under settings, things have changed. So the whole Janine, you're saying you want to switch back. I don't know if you can. Who was that? Kim? Kim, are you still in the room? Somebody messaged me. It was either I can't remember who it was, Kim or Coach Rhonda. One of them messaged me and said, "Hey, Doc, this has changed. Have I seen anything about it?" And I looked it up and I had just saw maybe the day before that it had changed. And I was like, I'm aware of it, but I haven't found the answer yet. I'm over here trying not to have my head spin. We got this. We got this though. Yes. Yeah, I can chat about it. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna pull you up, friend. Thanks for the information, everyone. You're welcome. Shaking my head, trying to get 1K for TikTok. You're fine, friend. Stay in the room. We'll connect. Let's see. Let's see. I sent you an invite. Hello, friend. Are you there?
Everyone.
Hello. Perfect.
I'm not sure if you can hear me. Sorry, I got
Yeah,
my
we.
microwave.
I hear the microwave.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry. Welcome in. So I'm new to going live,
Okay.
and I've had a TikTok account for a while.
Oh, okay.
And so I signed up originally as a business account when I came to TikTok. So I think I signed up in 2024, and it was different. So when I came back, uh, I found Dr. Lisa, and she was like, "Remove your account," just like she's telling all of you guys, remove that link. And as a business account, I couldn't. And I had already been verified, but they did not do the same thing in 2024 that they just did to me recently. So they asked me for all of my details. And I've been in business, the same as Dr. Lisa, for a very long time. So I have an aged website. They even showed me, they sent me a picture of what they found on the internet
Mm.
about me when they put my link in. So they put my link in that is already in my profile, and they sent me a picture of it. So they do verify. They went through my Google reviews, and then I got a verified badge. So it's not right on your profile when you click your account, like those little lines on the side.
Mm-hmm.
You will see a badge at the top that you are verified. So they did my license, my EIN. They took my personal information. my social security. They want to make sure, and Dr. Lisa is right because I just recently read some the guidelines. I know they probably just changed again, but I've only been doing this for 2 weeks. I've gone live 12 times, and I've had a lot of traffic. So um, when I couldn't get it done, I started reading the guidelines because we've been going around and around and around about this since I found Dr. Lisa because she knows I've been asking. I can't get this link out of here. What's going on? You keep telling me they're gonna restrict my thing. But the thing is, she's right. They don't want the link to go out. So when you read the guidelines and they talk about it, they don't want it to go anywhere that is. It's not necessarily just even off the platform. It is definitely about um, the safety of the people because there are a lot of children on here. I mean, I have a
Mm,
12-year-old and
mm,
she is on TikTok. So that's initially the reason why I got on here. So I could kind of follow her and see who's
mm-hmm.
chatting with her. So that's why I got on in the first place.
Right, right.
So because back then she was 10. So that
Yeah.
is the reason they're trying to keep people safe. There's a lot of litigation and things going on in the world. But anyway, so I'm not going to sidebar. It was a more detailed process. And even though I had sent that stuff 2 years ago, they asked for it again.
Okay.
And they didn't give a badge the last time, but now there is a blue badge with a star on it. And when you click that star from inside your profile, you will see that you are verified and they have vetted. So,
Okay.
um, and then the features, I had to hunt for it. But once I went in and started doing the automated chat from the DMs, when you use that service link, they send people to your DMs, and then when you set up the automated conversation within the DMs, you can drop your links inside that chat.
Okay. Okay. So it's almost like a mini chat feature, like you could
Yes,
automatic and automate it, and then, like you say, you could drop your links too. But those are links that have been verified.
yes,
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I knew that from the business side, the agency side, I knew there were some features I didn't have over here. And then this account here actually started off as my business account. I had switched to business when I started the agency. So I knew there were some features from a business account that I could do when I was communicating with you guys in the chats and all the stuff that was business related. But it's interesting that you say that. I seen a difference even when I switched my account back to personal and made this agency page. I've seen a difference in how new features have come about for the agency page in the last couple months that wasn't there when I had this account as a business account. And so they're definitely changing things. And so I'm seeing it real time. And so when people are getting those violations, I'm hearing that all the time in here and in my inbox where my creators are asking questions, but people are getting violations because I think they are in the midst of changing out this whole link process. And you just cannot have a link in your bio anymore. And then my point of contact at TikTok, they basically said it too. She said, yes, they want you to use Service Plus. That's the focus. And they are suppressing views. They're giving people restrictions. That's what's happening. So, but thank you, Demetri. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming up. Let me know if there was any other questions for her. Okay. Thanks a lot, friend.
thank you.
All right. Okay, so let me know if there's any questions. But yeah, be thank you. You're welcome. So be careful. I want you guys to have the views and stuff, but it is a problem. And like I said, my account here, if you go to my profile, I don't have it. What I did do, and this is my workaround, and I don't know if it has been somewhat effective. It is my workaround. Are you saying we can't have links in our bios? I am saying you should not have a link in your bio. So I don't know how else I can say it. I'm going to say it very clearly. You should not have a link if you are not verified. We just talked to somebody who had went through the verification process. I'm guessing you can't have beacons, any link, unless you went through that verification process. All right. Dee Dee, welcome to the room, friend. I just came in, so I didn't hear you. Okay, no problem. No, 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 no. I totally understand that. I'm just saying it over multiple times so people know. But yeah, that is. You said dang. Yeah. So, good morning. Good morning. So just yeah, just be mindful of that, friends. It does suppress your views. It does create this workaround you're going to have to think through. And the way I've done it, you guys can look at my profile. If you click my if you click my photo, my mini profile pops up. Click my photo again, it takes you to my main page. You're still in the live, but you can hear my voice, but you can look at my main page. So I don't know if people know you could do that, but if you click the photo once, it pops up. Click the photo again, it takes you there. So if you see the way I did it, I actually have in my bio, and this is something you can create too, where it actually says mention another account. So I mentioned, so when you're creating your bio, you create your bio right at the bottom of your bio, it says mention. I mentioned my agency page. That's the business account. That's the page over there. It took me out of your live now. Um, it took you to my page, but you should still be able to hear my voice. You should be. I don't know. Maybe that's changed, but and then you should be able to swipe back. Nope, you didn't hear my voice. Okay, well maybe they switched that then. And so with that, the way I have it set up, I actually say that's my agency page, and so you can click. You actually on my bio, you can click the name that's in my bio, and it takes you directly to that page. So that's a clickable link, actually. The two accounts are linked together. Yeah. So, what is the best way to start TikTok shop? I purchased a book I want to talk about. Um, Dee Dee, give me 1 second. Do you have TikTok shop? Let me know if you have it. Did you get approved for shop? Um, I can still you. You can still hear me? Yeah, yeah. It should work that way. I don't know. Maybe is that are y'all Android users? I'm just saying. Apple, you could do it. So no shade to my Android users in the room, but just saying. Maybe it's an Apple feature. I don't know. But yeah, you can still hear me. Okay, got it. I just saw it. Thanks. You're welcome. It still works when I click on it twice. Okay, gotcha. Now, when I check on your shop, I can hear you. Okay, perfect. Okay. So should I do it from the same page? I can still hear you. Okay, so funny. Um, I have to set it up. What you said? Wait a minute. Can I do it from the same page? Can you do it from the same page? You're talking about TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop. Can you have TikTok Shop on the same account? Yeah, you can. I'll tell you some things you want to think about. Give me 1 second. I'll explain it in a second. I want to catch up on a few comments. No, not coming from Androids. Okay. Enjoy here. Apples are for eating, whatever. Oh, whatever, whatever. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So, hey, Halleck. So let's do this. When it comes to TikTok shop, one thing I tell people to think about is what your shop content is going to focus on. And if it's different from, you said exactly Android here. So it depends on what type of shop focus you're gonna have. So if it's different than your content, vastly different. And here's an example. Moonflower, she's in a room. She's a knitter. So for her page, she's doing knitting content. That's her topic for her live stream. She's knitting in the content. And I mean in her live stream and in her content, she's posting about knitting. So when she does shop on her page, she is shopping. Her shop content is all about her knitting products. So that that alignment is there. When you have a shop page, it actually is a different part of TikTok. Traffic and interest is driven based on what people are searching for, what products they're looking for. They may be actually on the shop and they're looking at different content products there. You can actually go to live streams that are shoppable lives right in the shopping area. So it is all about shop. And so the traffic is driven based on people's shopping interests. So people may not be interested in your topic if your topic is not aligned to what products you're selling. So I would encourage you to have a separate page for shop if you know you're going to be doing stuff different. So my topic's about going live. If I wanted to be a beauty girly and have shopping products for lipsticks and other things like that, and put my makeup on and all that stuff, then I would do a different page because that's not the topic and content that I do here. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I would say make that distinction for yourself and just decide if you're going to make everything align with your topic, and if not, then do a separate page for shop. Okay. Um Let me know if that made sense, friends. I appreciate you. Okay, thanks. Not a problem. Not a problem. So, yeah, just make that decision for yourself and decide if you need to start a second page. You have to start from scratch. You can't take the people over there. Thank you all for the stickers. I appreciate it. Let's do this. If we don't mind doing some shares, the shares in the corner here, share out the live. You can repost it, add it to stories. You can press down on the center of the screen, my glasses, my nose, and share that way as well. So I appreciate you all coming through. Thank you all for reposting. Really quickly, those who are here, if you're in my creator network agency, it's a free program. I am an agency owner and manager, and agency people in agencies are invited to tonight's meeting. All right, so you're invited to tonight's meeting. Well, I should say tonight. It's actually this afternoon. You're invited to the meeting. It's at 1:30 PST, so Pacific time. It's at 4:30 Eastern, so 4:30 Eastern time zone. That's all I talk about on my lives. What's that, Dreams, Casey? What do you talk about? What's your topic, friend? Makeup, skincare. Is that your topic? Let me know. Um, no, you said educating parents on teaching their children to read. Oh, nice. Awesome. I read your bio. Awesome. Thank you all. Thank you so much for the follow and the reposting. I appreciate it. Hey, how you doing, Mama Karen? Welcome to the room. Literacy and decodable books. Okay, I love that. I love that. I can't make it. Books solid this afternoon. Not a problem. I'm gonna take notes. I know everyone's not gonna be able to make it, so I'm gonna take some notes. I will share those notes in our agency meeting on Sunday. Um, I'll probably have it as a super fan topic as well. um, and then here I might do like a quick cliff note version of it. I probably won't go into detail, but I will save that for the super fans and for folks in the agency on Sunday. And again, I think if you can attend it, for those who can attend it so you can hear it from the horse's mouth, so you can hear and see what the questions are. They take questions typically. So I think we'll see people asking questions about different things. And, people always ask questions that maybe you hadn't thought about. And so I appreciate that when I attend those meetings. So I was like, oh, I didn't think about that scenario, or I didn't think about that situation. So hopefully we get some good information and understanding, what's happening. Violations, restrictions are definitely on a rise as well. So we're seeing an uptick in those. Yes, TikTok has me booked solid for 3 weeks. Look at you. Look at you. That is awesome, friend. Go live, go often. I know that's right. That is awesome. Thank you all for being here. I don't know if Luna came in. If Luna, if you're here, people were coming and going so quickly. Might have missed some folks. She had some good news. She had some good success lately. She got into a couple of different affiliate programs and stuff too. So I wanted to kind of have her share that because that's the beauty of this too. As you guys are engaging on the platform, think about other opportunities that can come before you and don't miss out applying to stuff. You never know. And her niche is styling, and she's into helping people, look good and feel good about their clothing, their skincare, those type of things too. And so she's been doing a really good job of setting up her business and taking on new clients and stuff. And she's also expanding that to other platforms too. So she's been very intentional about different income streams and possibilities in terms of going on these other platforms to make sure that she's established there. So I just want you guys to think bigger, big picture. Like when I co-stream on YouTube, that's big picture for me. YouTube is not immediate in no way, no shape, form, or fashion. So you got to make sure that you're getting into it, growing, but staying in it and staying consistent. So the method I use is I co-stream. So that way I have content and I'm establishing myself over there. I got to do some optimization. I got to do some things to improve what's happening, but I've gotten monetized in the last year. And so I just want you guys to know that it's possible, but you just have to be intentional about how you go about it. Okay. Um, so let me know if you have any questions. TikToks that I was talking about, TikTok shop for selling products. Lord, that I talked about that one little minute TikTok. Um, so let me know if there's questions though you guys have about live streaming. My new friends in the room, feel free to drop in the chat if you are new so we can say hello to you. I appreciate you all being here. I know TikTok is like, you talking about TikTok shop for selling. Um, Let me know if you're new in the room. Those summaries are hilarious at times. They are. They're so off sometimes. For the most part, they get me right, but they are off too. So you said, Dr. Lisa, I sent you a message when you get time. Could you please respond to it for me? Mama Karen, how long did you send it while we were in here? Let me know if you sent it while we were in here. I checked my messages before I came on. So yeah. Let me know, friend. Hey, Jackie, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. The AIs be clocking, but they also get by, then go by the engagement on the time you're talking. Yes, they do. They do. So, like based on the last couple questions and stuff, I would agree with that. Yeah. Have you heard of the TikTok Share Your Skills Live? That's the campaign. That's one of those campaigns that are out there. Yeah, I think yes, I shouldn't say I think. I know I have. It's the one where they want you to I think I'm in that one. Let me check. Sometimes I'm in these campaigns and I'll just I don't always click to it. Huh. I would have to click. There's so many over here. I have to go through it. Yes. Okay, you did while you were in here. Okay, I was just making sure I hadn't missed something. Okay, once I get off, I'll definitely take a look at it, friend. Um let me know if you had a question, Diamond, about that. What is that about? Alicia, let me know. Are you talking about the conversation Diamond just said? Let me know what you meant. I would have to click each and every one of these because they are all different little headings. How does that work? It, it just depends on the specifics for that campaign. Hold on, this might be it. Yeah, you would have to just read through. I think this is it. So pretty much, you know what, Diamond, if you get a minute, send me the one that you're talking about. This one doesn't say share your skills. It has some other things that you're supposed to be doing. Going live for so many hours. Yeah, this is a different one, I think. That's not the one I was thinking of. Thank you so much, friends. Dave, thank you for that daily heart me. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's not the one I was thinking of, Diamond. So um I don't know if I have that one. So I don't know if I've seen that one. Share your skills. I know my live, my story. Is that the one you're talking about? Share your skills. If not, whenever you guys see a campaign, the campaigns, let me tell you guys to click over here. If you click over here, thank you so much, David. I appreciate it. Thank you for the so if you click over here as a viewer, you'll see different campaigns that will pop up for you to participate in and different programs. And so for example, this one I'm looking at my other page, it says my live, my story, and it'll tell you the different details surrounding that campaign. Um, Really quickly, thank you so much for the rose, Alicia. Really quickly, when it comes to those campaigns, it's a great way to get a little bit more visibility because sometimes TikTok will push people in your room that is also has a similar interest with those campaigns. So maybe they might have clicked that campaign themselves and they're coming in to see what you're talking about. Or if it is that that campaign has, especially we're going to see Community Fest pop up in the next, we're in April. Community Fest starts in June, July. It overlaps those 2 months. So we'll see that soon where essentially viewers are able to monetize. First of all, as a viewer, you're monetizing, but also you'll see different rooms you can go to. So sometimes you're getting people pushed in your room because those campaigns are now saying, as a viewer, here's some of the things you need to do. You need to send a certain gift, or send so many comments, that type of stuff. Time is flying by. I remember the time at this time of year last year. I know. When I said it, I was like, it's about to come up. Yeah. So just so that you guys are preparing for this community fest, it's a whole thing. Okay. It's a whole thing. Live Fest, we had just went through our first Live Fest. Live Fest happens at the end of the year. Community Fest is mid-year. And so basically what it is like your community are you're able to get your community to rally behind you. There's all types of monetization that you get from getting different rewards as a viewer for going into rooms and getting their votes and treasure boxes. And so you go treasure hunting because there's like a little treasure box that pops up here and you're going to these different rooms. It was very convoluted. And then as live host, you're battling a lot. So you're doing those type of activities. So it was a whole thing. It was kind of fun, some of it, because you had different people coming in your room from all over the world and they were asking questions and engaging. So you saw a lot more traffic to your room. But but yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. So just not that you have to go all in, but I would say it's a great way to increase your visibility, obviously to increase your monetization, depending on what you're doing when it comes to the battling and the other tasks that they have for you to do. And so you should be able to do well. But it is a thing. So I don't want you guys to miss out on it. All right. So we'll talk about it more as it comes. There'll be webinars about it and some other communication that comes out about preparing for Community Fest. And they'll probably have like the what is that, the pre start, before the campaign officially starts. So it'll be the pre start activities and stuff. Hello, friend. Yeah, it's a fun time. It was. I thought it was fun. I thought it was better than Live Fest, to be honest with you. If I was to compare the two, I thought it really was better than Live Fest. Hey, Leela, thank you so much. David, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Let me know if you guys have other questions. My new friends, we didn't see as many new friends in the room. So put new in the chat. I always want to make sure I see you all and welcome you to the room. If you are new, put new in the chat. Say hello. One of my things I say is that when you come to someone's home, so imagine this is my home, you want to make sure you say hello and greet them. And then, of course, I will greet you back. Hey, phenomenal. How are you, friend? Phenomenal, Katrina. Hello, Mingo. Wait, thank you so much for being here. Hello, friend. Let me know if you have any other questions and let me know if you go live. I see that link tree too, friend. That's why you asked the questions about the link in the bio. Happy Tuesday. How are you? Phenomenal. Appreciate your friend. Um, and so welcome to the room, friend. Appreciate that. Thank you for that community, the radiant launch gift. I appreciate that. And so let me know if there's any other questions. I typically start the live. We got to chatting and talking and stuff. And, I try to make sure that my new friends are able to ask questions too about going live. And we'll talk about mindset from a oftentimes we talk about it because people say they're nervous, afraid, shy. Thank you for the populars, and scared to go live. And recognizing that over time, it does get easier, it does get better, but it does take time. All right. And so you're practicing, you're working through your messaging. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. I needed that. And so it does get better, but I want you guys to understand that it does take time. Can you go live with just a few people you choose? Um, yeah, yeah. You could do a specific people that you pick to come live with you. Yeah. You can make that live. That's what the way you worded that. I'm thinking of it as a private live where only those people can attend the live stream. Is that what you meant? Or did you mean it as you want to co-host with just a small group of people? The max you can co-host is with 3 other people besides yourself. So there's 4 boxes that are being taken up. So that's the max you can do when you do a traditional live, but you have the co-hosts that you're co-hosting with other people. Were you in here, Alana, when Demetria was on my? Okay, you're talking about a private live. Okay, so private live is different. Okay, so yes, so private live similar. You can only you invite specific people in the room. So my video on my page, I pinned it. It's a real quick run through of what a private live looks like. But what you're doing is actually changing the feature of who can watch your live. Do the private lives count when you first start? When you first start, they actually are. They do count. You are live. You are live. You say you can create an event and sell tickets. You can. TikTok takes a percentage of it. We had a creator recently. She did a comedy show. Coach Jessie, when she comes in my room, she did a comedy show and she sold tickets for it. She said it was a little convoluted, but yeah, you can do it to practice with my daughters. Yes. So yeah, so you could do a private live and work on your setup, work on your messaging, invite them to attend it so they can be in your audience. And that counts as live, you all. So that absolutely counts. Hey, Diamond. So essentially, you are live. So you got to be careful about the community guidelines and make sure you adhere to everything because they could restrict your live stream. But for the most part, you should be fine. So you invite them, they attend. And so we don't see that you're live. So, typically you see that red ring around a person's photo on their page if they're live. Well, if you do a private live and you only make it so that specific people can watch it, when we go to your page, we won't see a red circle. We'll see a blue circle as if you're on the app, but it does not show that you are live. All right. You said I didn't know they could take a cut of that too. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Well, anything on this app, if you're using their platform, legitimately, yeah, they take a cut of it. Do you think setting up an event helps get people in the room? Um, I think having a live event as as a daily practice, I think that's important. When I end this live today, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Um, it's expected, but dang, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think they take 50% of it, so you got to be mindful of what you price it at. Yeah, because they're taking it 50%. I think the lowest amount you can do is $11.99, maybe $9.99. I'm not sure, but it's pretty low in terms of the obviously how much you're selling for versus what you get out of it. Hey, Love Universify, how you been? Welcome back, friend. Southern, how are you? Hey, Triple X, I see you, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the taco. When it comes to the private live, just be aware you do get analytics. You are able to look at that data. Your it does count towards your overall lives that you have to do. You have to do a total of three of them on three separate. You have to do three separate days, and in total 30 minutes for those first three. Once you start going live. Um, you said got two jobs now. Okay. Okay. All right, friend. You said you're busy. All right, I got you. You said it's hard to balance your TikTok stuff in there too. Dr. Lisa, did you say you sent us an email for the webinar? Could you resend it? Didn't get it. You know what? Did you see it in the school platform? All I did was in the school platform. There's a feature where you could say send it to email addresses, and so it was sent out that way. So it might have went to your spam or junk folder, but I would say just go back to school and click it from in school. It's in the school platform. So when it's time to click it, just click it from that link, and that should do it. But let me know if you're not in school either. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I see you all. Appreciate it. I'm learning so much from you. I'm already teaching others when I join their lives. Are you really? You're like, you need to make sure you share the live. See that share button? When are you having a meeting? TikTok live webinar. You talking about the webinar tonight? Are you talking about the sticker? It is TikTok live. It is a webinar that they're hosting for from the agency side, and they invited creators. That's what Miss Darlene was just asking me about. I sent an email through school, so it's on school, and excuse me, it's on school, so you can click it from there. But basically, it's today at 1:30 Pacific time and 4:30 Eastern. So really quickly, my live for today, I'm not going to be hosting at my regular time. Let me say that differently. I'm going to come back on later. I'll probably come on around 5:30ish to go live for about an hour or so. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So I'm not going to do my traditional 4 o'clock. I'll just come on a little later. Thank you so much. I see the shares. I appreciate your friend. Thank you all for supporting this live stream. Hey, how you doing, Oli? Thank you so much for being here. Um, whose question? Let me know if I was supposed to be still answering a question, you all. I want to make sure I answer questions. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting the live stream. Appreciate that. Triple Lux, thank you for the shares. Thank you so much for Phenomenal Katrina for all those shares. I appreciate the support. Kim, let me know if you caught what I said about the event that's for tonight. That is TikTok's webinar, TikTok live webinar. Good afternoon. Welcome. Hey, Oli. Appreciate you. Thank you for your time. You are so welcome. Um, Alicia, did you say you were going live? It's not allowing me to tap. TikTok, really? Let's see. My screen tapping. Okay, it's working. I don't know what's happening. My thing is glitchy too. It's not. It doesn't let me tap either. So it's been acting glitchy. And then my sound bar doesn't work. I did an update. Hey, just so you guys know, there was an update that before I came live today. I did do an update. It didn't fix what I've been experiencing, but I did do an update. I'm probably going to uninstall and reinstall again to see if it fixes it, but it didn't fix it so far. It's glitching, is it? Okay. Yeah, I'll probably stay live for a little bit longer. I'll probably end up doing just 90 minutes, so I'll stay live probably to 12. I'll end it close to noon. So I got a little bit more time before I get off. Let me know if you guys have other questions, my newbies. Um, who's my people in the room that's still nervous and afraid to go live? Put that in the chat if you're nervous, because I want to make sure we talk to you a little bit. um, my people in the community who are um, already in the agency and stuff. I want to make sure I say a couple things to you all too. We'll talk about content too. I sent you a message to your messenger. Okay, when you have time, look at it and respond to me. Once I get off, I will take a look at it, Mama Karen. You said me. Alicia, you scared. Miss Snap, you're nervous still. It's still that's still me. Those are my nervous friends. You said I'm Karen, by the way. Welcome to the room, Karen. Thank you so much. Um, thank you. I love you. Thank you so much, friend. Not a problem. Let's see. Phenomenal. Oh, you're so sweet. Dr. Lisa cares. Practice makes progress. That's it. Do it scared. Go live. Hi, Sir Frank. Welcome to the room. I'm nervous. So a couple of things. I'm doing a page post. I hadn't finished it before I went live today, but I'm gonna finish it afterwards. But I did a post where a lot of times the nerves is based on you not knowing what to talk about. And so I want you guys to kind of pay attention to what you're talking about, what you're saying, and maybe doing some research in advance. So you could do research 3 different ways. I will tell you. Um, and that may ease your mind. So if you have a topic, well, let me not assume. Do you the people who said they're nervous and afraid? Do you not have a topic? Do you have something that you would talk about in your live stream? I can tap from my backup page. Yeah, my other page is tapping just fine, but if I try to tap my own screen, it's not working. Not sure why. Yes, do is scared. Don't be shy. No topic, Fawn. That's it. No topic. I'm comfortable with my topic. Okay. Well, if you're okay, so we're gonna talk about that. We'll unpack that. I have something. Okay, no, now it's not working. Oh, I don't know. You might need to do the update then. I wonder. Kim, I wonder if that's what's going on. Interesting. TikTok, be nice. Be nice. Um, for those who thank you loves Universify for those populars, for those who have a topic, let me just say this. Just because TikTok is a new platform for me. Okay, so you got to get used to it, get accustomed and comfortable with it. Yeah, the practice, that is the key here. My people who have a topic, you have to practice. That's it. Once you become comfortable talking about your topic in front of the camera, you're looking at yourself. I have my friend Snoop, he announced earlier that he did it, but it was weird talking to himself. Actually, I find it to be quite comfortable in the sense that I'm at home, I'm having this conversation, I see myself, and we're just talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? And so I see you guys in my mind. You guys are there. You're real people, not just words popping up on my screen. But the reality is, I'm talking to my best friend. I'm sitting here having this comfortable, at ease conversation with the person I love the most. I'm comfortable with her. She's comfortable with me. I love her more than anybody else in this world, more than my kids, my husband, my parents, because this is my person. Okay. And so think of it from that perspective because, again, you should love yourself. You should really, really want yourself to do well. And if you think about you're talking to this person that you really, really admire and you want to see them succeed, then in that case, it should feel comfortable because the people out there can't hurt you. You're at home. You're I'm in my house. You know what I'm saying? So think of it from that perspective. Demetri, you said I stay looking for things online. It's funny because my fans help me find things. We just be laughing. Yes, yes, that's true. Seriously, your topics will come from your community all the time. Yep. Can you go over the list of all the things I need to pay attention to? What you mean? All the things you need to pay attention to, all the things. Miss Snap, you're gonna have to help me. What do you mean by that? That's a loaded question. What you mean by that? You mean from like a violation restriction perspective? I used to love when no one was there. Yes. I honestly, that is the time that you really need to just lean in when no one's in the room and you can just do you and just repeat yourself or just kind of work through your words and verbiage and stuff. And, that could be content for you. Before go live, what to pay attention to. You mean like your setup, like setting up your screen and stuff, or setting up your, audience control, adding a title, doing a live event. Okay, I'll run through some things I normally do for each live. That makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Hey Fest, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, friend. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm probably overthinking and just need to do it. Yeah, you're overthinking it, Karen. Absolutely. Absolutely. It gets easier. The beginning is kind of a little uneasy because you're like, oh, what happens? What should I do? And you want to make sure you do things correctly, but at the end of the day it's all about the practice. I say I'm practicing professional practice. That's it. That's it. Hello, is it eve Efizzy? Thank you so much for being here, friend. My tap not working, keeps kicking me out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's happening today. TikTok is glitchy today. It is really glitchy. So we're gonna weather the storm. I'm gonna stay on for another 30 minutes or so, but we'll see if we can get through it. Hopefully it starts acting correctly so it improves. For me, the people trying to type in too fast and I can't answer all the questions. You'll pick up the pace over time. You can just go through the questions and slide them up and down. Like blocking that are negative, like blocking that are negative, like those comments that come through. Okay, thank you. Um, Miss Snap. So when you are live as a live host, you can have certain words that are blocked words. So you can put words in there, and the system will automatically block those words. So if people use those words, they're flagged. Um, when it comes to people saying something inappropriate in your chat, if you touch their words, the screen pops up, and you can in the middle of the screen it'll give you the option to mute them, which is removing them from your room. I'm sorry, removing the words from your chat. Block them means that you removing them from your room. And then reporting them is that you can report them based on different standards that TikTok has, their community guidelines that you can pick from and say that they violated. 9 times out of 10, TikTok will say they did not, which I side eye every time that happens. But you know, it's something you can do. If you feel that bad about it, go ahead and do it. But more than likely, you're going to get back and say that they did not violate the community guidelines, which is not true. Um, he said that's good. Yeah, he said if it's fizzy, yeah, they don't do anything about that, not at all. And so what I will tell you is, when it comes to just being nervous. So, my people who are nervous and don't have a topic, I think sometimes having a topic also helps to ease the nerves. So, you know who you're talking to and the audience you're talking to. The audience type is very important. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for the follow. So, knowing the audience is going to be key to kind of being able to say, okay, here's the things you're struggling with. Here's the things I understand about your experience and how I can support you. You know what I'm saying? How my solution, how what I'm offering is going to be what you need. And so knowing your audience is going to be so key. How you doing, Dr. Peg? Welcome to the room, friend. Hey, Dacia, thank you so much. Is that it? Dacia, welcome to the room, friend. Good morning, Digital. Welcome to the room as well. Um, so keep that in mind. The topics that you can pick from, you can go to ChatGPT, and I actually use ChatGPT to brainstorm, or any of the other AIs. You can ask it for a brainstorming prompt. So brainstorming, helping you understand what you could talk about based on you being, whatever you want to put in. Maybe you're a mom, married, divorced, whatever the case may be. You put in that information, and it can come back with topics based on your demographic, but maybe even your audiences. Because I tell you all the time, your audience is a reflection of you. So people who are coming in, they're going to connect with you because you're relatable. Does that make sense? Like you're knowledgeable, you're relatable, you're somebody they can get to know, like, and trust. All those things are what make up who you are. And so that's going to help people to come in and just want to sit with you and listen to you and grow with you. And so keep that in mind. Like you are trying to identify and bring in people who ultimately want to know and sit at the table with you and just have coffee with you and talk with you. And so that's what you're doing. You're creating this energy about yourself. Hey, Holly Q, how you doing, friend? And so as you're creating that, you'll get people to come in and sit with you. And then, there's technical. So my friend who asked the question about things they need to do to set up, there's things you want to pay attention to. I say all the time, your lighting matters, your sound matters, your background matters, um, your internet connectivity, doing the updates matter. So those are like the 5 core things that I would talk about, doing the updates to the app. That is. And so keep that in mind. And if you can get that to a point where you're like, okay, I like what I've created here, then you can also add in your topic and how do you effectively go live with that topic. Do you keep the same topic on the time all the time, or that's just your board? This is my board. This is a board up here. This is a sticker. This is a board. These are boards. I haven't changed it actually in the last probably 5 or 6 weeks. I haven't changed it. And what's happened, and it's not happening as much lately, or maybe I do need to change it, but people will come in and say, hey, how did you create that board? The board itself is becoming like a talking point because people are curious about, oh, that's interesting. Your board brought me in. So I need to thank your friend for the follow. I see you, friend. I do need to probably change it a little bit just so that again it has a fresh look to it. But you could change your boards out constantly. You could bring in new boards. So this was a board I was having for the longest. This board is relatively new. I was using this board for the longest. This one here, beginner tips. It was just general here. Yes, boards look good. Looking good. Thank you so much. Thank you for the info. You're welcome. How do you create this board? Was Are you serious? You've been here, friend, before. She said, "How do you create that board?" I think you meant that for real. That wasn't a joking matter. Let me know if you meant that for real. Let me know. she, she's like, no, I really did mean to ask that question. Um, I will explain it. Hold on one second. This is another board that you can do, and you can change the background. Hold on, it's totally changing. My sticker is all over the place. I'll just put it down there for a second. But yeah, you could change it and add um, an image in the background, and then you can still have your words on the screen. Because sometimes you'll add images and it'll take away your words. I rebooted my phone and it still can't tap. Yeah. Did you check the app? Was there an app update? I'm gonna uninstall and reinstall, I think. Because again, my soundboard doesn't work. There's things that are not working. I don't know what it is. Um, this one here is another board that you can have. You said it looks great. So thank you so much, Miss Vicky. I mean, Miss Darlene. Let's say, let me bring this here. And then there is an image here. See, I don't know if you guys see that picture at the top. And so it looks kind of weird with my lighting in my other background. And so that's another board. And then you can add the secondary message. Ask me about my board. You can add that. This one I can't move up and down and manipulate it. So once it's there, it's stuck. So I need to kind of move it. If I was, I would move it up a little bit. That's probably where I want it to go. But again, that's something you can have. Thank you all, friends. Let me talk about the boards, how they were created. I'm going to switch back to this one. So, what tool are you recommending to go live with your phone, microphone, or what do you suggest? Give me 1 second. I'll talk about some of the different products. Maybe I'll even put some products in there. Um, so, what I will say is for the board, you want to go. What I would say is that for the boards, you want to go to, before you go live, you want to go to settings or may have its own separate icon for boards. Okay. So for the combination, it's going to be in one of those spaces rather. And so you're going to click, whether it's under setting, it'll say board, it's like the third one down, or if it's on its own icon. And then also Service Plus has it too. So there's actually 3 places you can find it. And so I want you to click the board area. And then there's a plus sign in the top right corner where you can start creating your board. If you have the AI features, it'll have the ability for you to see these 2 different fonts, as well as the ability to put um, um, different messages on the screen, so you can have more than one line, because these are 2 separate lines. So that's a line by itself, and then this is oh, that's my sticker. This one here is a line, and so you can have those boards up that way. All right. Let's see if it. Did I cover it? I think I covered it. So, like, are you seeing our taps? Am I seeing your taps? Okay, I gotta go play. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see. None of your taps are coming in, Shabella. Mm-mm. Thank you so much, Katrina. Katrina, are you going live again? She might have left already. It is weird. Steady stream of taps on my screen. Yeah, it did that to my tapper the other day. Let me check and see if my tapper. Huh? Are you going live again? Let me know when you're going live. I missed your celebration. Not really. I missed your celebration, so that's what I was asking. Okay, so it's catching my other account. Okay, it works now. Okay, it's working now for you. Hey, Queen, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. So yeah, I'm not sure what was going on. I said I was gonna do better. All right. Okay. Well, keep me posted. It stopped again. Um, good. How are you? I'm doing well, friend. Welcome. Hey, Leanne. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening, Kim. It's on the struggle bus today. I'm in settings. Where can I set board? Select board. So you're in settings for um before you go live. Before you go live. Okay, okay, get my schedule back in the bio. Okay, perfect. It's not letting you tap neither, Queen. Okay, yeah, it's acting glitchy. So I'm gonna show you real quick, Siobhan. I'll show you on this account. This is the agency page. So if I'm just gonna go here. If I click the go live, let me flip my screen so you guys can see it. Yeah, here I'm gonna hit the live side. And on this account, let's say the settings is under boards here. Here it is. And this one has the AI boards. So I can create these interesting type boards. There's a plus sign here. Uh-oh, I clicked out of it. There's a plus sign here. And it does the little pop up for general. I'm gonna go with it. And then you guys can't see it, but it's like real faint where I can start typing. Hold on, wait, that's not what I want. I want this. I'm gonna hit these AI boards. So this is one. You see the different 2 style fonts? So I can click any of these. This is the one I was doing with the top is big and the smaller words are smaller. And so then it has the little messaging there. And I can click those to erase them. So really quickly, I'm not going to do it here, but really quickly, you can change the font size, you can change the colors, you can change how it looks in terms of being block letters like this. However you want to do it, you can change it. And so ultimately, what I tell people is pay attention to what you put on these boards. So creating them is one thing, but what words you put do matter. So make sure you're not putting TikTok or other social media. Thank you very much, Kim. Or any other social media on there. Make sure you are not um, Also, that you are not putting a website, phone number, pricing, any personal identifying information, no pricing, and no websites as well. What do you say about showing your phone? You said, what did they say? You know what? I I did not get an answer on that. I'm gonna see if they give an answer here. I did not get an answer. So I'm gonna see if I do get an answer. I have been minimizing showing it though. I have. I don't show it as much. And then I try to pay attention to what pages I show. So if I'm not showing like the scale live rewards, the money, that type of stuff, in my mind, I'm like, maybe that's part of it. So I'm just being diligent about not showing as much of it. Well, thank you for showing this. You're welcome. So yeah, so you can go there and check, take a look at it. Thank you. You're welcome. So once you set up your page, you just decide what you put on there. But don't, as you can tell, I didn't say want to go live on TikTok. I didn't put that on my board. I'm very, so whether it's TikTok or any of the other platforms, some people put TT. I mean, the TT is fine. It doesn't seem, who knows, that sticker might be part of my views today. That could very well be it. So sometimes you got to be careful about that as well. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see if I change it. Change some other words. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can put time on there. Okay, we'll use that for now. I'll put the time zone. It's not letting me put the time zone. I'm gonna do that. Okay. So we'll see. We'll see if that's part of it. Hello, hello. How you doing, friend? Other newbies. As you can tell, I had TT up there. I had webinar. I was like, oh, let me change some words and see if that makes a difference. Sometimes it could be sensitive to that as well. So you got to be careful about what you put on your boards. Be careful about what you put on your stickers too. So we'll see if that has an impact. But I was just a little bit more cognizant of that word I use might be a problem. Um, Let me know if there's other questions as well. I'm not going to stay on for too much longer. So who is going live? Others coming in the room. I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you have any other questions. I was going to talk really quickly about um, creator search insights too. Did I know I told everybody in the agency about this? I did hit the view count on my content, viewer count for 100K views, and my creator search insight video is upwards of like 95K on that particular video. Um, Here's the caveat. So now I got to wait and see if I get into the creator rewards program. So I'm going to wait. So we'll see if I get accepted, but I'll keep you guys posted. But I wanted to let you know you guys have the information. So let me know if you have any questions about if you want to start posting some of that creator search insight content, those videos, and then obviously apply to the ambassador program, because that's what I would encourage you guys to do. Start paying attention to those type of programs. Thank you, Leanne. I had said that in our meeting on Sunday, where I'm an ambassador program for Creator Search Insights. I posted on school for you guys. It's back in February. Go scroll down to Luna's message on February 19th. And then you'll see where I posted some additional details on how to apply to the program and see if you can get accepted into it. What they do is if you send them the ad code for your video, they will in turn send you they will add dollars to your content. They'll promote it for you and they'll promote those videos. So they're really trying to spread the word. So it's another way to get visibility. So you're saying that you can't put any kind of link on your front page. I've seen what they said. Where they said what that you can? No, you can't. That I missed. Oh, yes. So I have it there. Yeah. Good morning, ma'am. How are you? Zero production. Thank you so much. Um, yeah. So go back and see if you guys can get accepted into the program. So they did. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate the ice cream. Appreciate it, friend. So yeah, they did put some promote dollars behind that video, and so it did push me into that program. At least I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did because that video is just taking a life of its own. And it's not crazy engagement, but it is getting a lot of views. Thank you so much for the heart puffs. So definitely apply to that program. Thank you very much, Queen. Appreciate you. When it comes to links, we had a whole conversation before we started. As we were at the beginning of this live, we were talking about the links and bios and websites and all that stuff. So things people were doing, we were recognizing. Thank you very much, Demetria. We're recognizing that you can't continue to operate that way. TikTok is suppressing views. You're getting restrictions. All those things are a way to minimize and mitigate people from pushing people off the platform. Maybe there's some safety concerns with these websites and links and all that's involved in that. And so you got to be careful about how people are operating. So your thing is probably totally legitimate, but TikTok's like, no, you have to now go through the legitimate way of setting up a business account, getting it verified, and doing that process. Thank you so much for the power popular votes. I see your friends. I have to go enjoy. Okay, thank you so much, friend. Um you said you need to work on that. Yes, yes. I think it's a good program. Hello, Umbridge Unstoppable. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Miss Darlene. Thank you so much. Thanks for the information. You are so welcome. You guys are so welcome. I appreciate the support too. So, so just keep that in mind. I don't want you guys to be out here thinking like, oh, what's going on with my page? What's happening? And it could very well be that link. I see how people show videos on TikTok. I didn't think that was allowed. Show videos like what in their live stream? It's time to make the donuts. I heard that, friend. What time are you going live? Others in the room, put that in the chat as well. I'm gonna be on for about another 10 minutes or so. What time, topic, and time zone are you going live? So I'm sorry, topic, time, and time zone in that order. Hey Bob, thank you so much. And they're live. They're showing a video. Yeah, I don't know if that's okay. Sometimes I'll have my second device and I'll show something from the second device. So you could do that. Sometimes you can flip your screen inside and show what's on your computer. You can do that as well. You got to be careful with those type of things though, so that you don't get a restriction. Yeah. Lady Mac, welcome to the room. Congratulations on that level 11 healing relationships 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That is Kim Love Jones, y'all. That's what time she is going live. Just looking at the campaign they offer. Can you talk more about it? Which campaign, Fawn? I'll talk generally about campaigns. Soul contract clearing, love and money, 5 p.m. Pacific time. That is Demetria. Make sure you get with her. All these people, Kim, Demetria, they are all great live hosts. Cynthia as well. She is Cynthia. I can't wait to get to your live, friend. You are starting your live today, so yeah, that's awesome. At least for me, because this will be in the system. Tuesday through Friday, 8 p.m. Central, new time. Okay, look at you. I love it. I love it. Leadership Life Talks with Cynthia. That is her live stream, friends. Um, you said you need a nap. I do need a nap. I do feel a little tired today. I am. I'm a little low energy. I think I feel like I'm burning both candles. Today's one of my long days too because we have the webinar, but in sandwiched in between there, I have other meetings. So I think my last meeting, I got somebody I'm meeting with actually later today, like 9 o'clock. So I usually don't meet that time, but that was me being accommodating. Um, you said I can tell. Yeah, the last couple of days I've been kind of dragging. Hey, Queen, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate it. But I feel like I've been really busy, so I need to get my schedule back together. Um, so thank you all. You guys are my 10 o'clock. It's funny, 10 o'clocks in particular have been dragging, but when I get to the 4 o'clock, I feel like maybe I'm a little energized. So maybe it's just a slow start. What time is the webinar? The webinar is 4:30 Eastern. That's what this is. Is that webinar 4:30 Eastern? Um, you guys could go into the school platform or get. I sent an email as well. Black Lotus, I've sent you multiple messages asking for you to fill out my form. I don't think you're getting these messages. I sent you a text and I sent you the form on the text. So let me know. Should I send it again? Let me know if I should send it again. I'm happy to send it again, friend. Hydration, just slow down. 30, yeah, 30-minute power nap will do wonders. It does. And I am drinking more water. I got my water sitting over here. So I'm trying to drink more doing the live as well. I told my husband that's something I need to do. And so I've been doing a lot better with drinking my water, even doing the live stream. As you guys saw me, you didn't probably see me drinking because the mic was in the way too, but I typically try to lean over and drink so I'm not on the camera. But yeah. Um, So just know that that's something you want to pay attention to. TikTok is always a little particular about that. Yes, self care, girl. I know. I know. I need to drink more water myself. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I said I'm going to start drinking more water. I sit here and I'll probably get a glass in or drink, and I'm trying to get like 4 a day, 4 to 5 if I can. And it's like good big stadium cups. So I'm doing like 32 ounces each. So we're gonna see. Good morning, Tony. Welcome to the room, friend. Welcome, welcome. Um, so yeah, so what was I talking about? Webinars today at 4:30. I will take some notes. Obviously, I'll take plenty of notes. I'm gonna be listening intently. I'll share some recaps with in my live stream, and then we'll talk about it in the Zoom meeting, and I'll do a super fan live too. Hello, how you doing? Be well. Um, and so we'll do a super fan as well. We want to get in front of this. I don't want you guys to be thinking like, hey, thank you so much for that daily heart me. I want you guys to be thinking like, okay, let's not be nervous or afraid about going live, but we definitely want to be intentional about what's happening in our live streams so we don't get in trouble. All right. We want to stay in compliance. Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate the hand heart. So we want to make sure we stay in compliance with TikTok. What else was I talking about? I felt like, did I finish the conversation about creator search insights? I think I did. If they have webinars, definitely attend those. So attend the webinars. That's going to be really good for you all. Like I said, with the agency folks, I'll keep you posted on what happens next. But I'm excited about unlocking some other tools and stuff on the app. The whole creator rewards has been something that's been evading me for a while. I like to send reminders that we need to take care of ourselves. Okay, okay, that's your topic. Awesome. Check out my post if you get a chance. Okay, awesome, awesome. Did you start going live yet, or is that the next step? You may have live access too, so you should check and see if you have live access. Is your agency part of TikTok? It is a TikTok Creator Network program. It is 100% part of TikTok. It is TikTok. Yeah. So TikTok offer it's a free program because and we say that it's free because TikTok pays you through the Creator Rewards program. I'm sorry, through the I said Creator Rewards, the Scale Live Rewards program, and they pay themselves. They get a cut of it, and then they give a couple percentages to agencies to support. So if you're doing well, TikTok does well, and then the agency will get its percentages. I can't say doing well because they really do um, minimize how much agencies can do. So it is honestly, and I'm just being transparent with you guys. It's a labor of love because it is not paying what what you would think. So I don't want you guys to think that, but I do give a lot of support and service because I want you guys to do well, and the better you do, then there's the potential for the agency. But just know it is a labor of love. All right. Recruiting is going to be the main thing. Getting new people in that's willing to do the lives, continue to grow and continue to build. You said, "How do I join?" Do me a favor. I'm gonna do this. So this is probably the quickest way. I'm gonna say hello in the chat from my backup. This is the agency's official page. There's some posts in there. They all have apply links to them, so you can apply through the posts that are there. I need to do some more posted content, but you can apply that way. You also can apply by clicking the link in the bio. That one does have a link in the bio, so you can apply that way as well. um, the first box is for the agency, and then if you DM me, you can use Service Plus in the corner here, that little yellow with the arrow. You can message me and I'll send you. I'll probably say, what I will end up doing is send you to this page. So there's multiple ways to get to me. And if you are, what I tell people is keep in mind, you have to be going live already. Have a schedule to go live at a minimum 4 days a week for over an hour so you can start getting visibility, get pushed out. And you want to be making sure that you have a plan to go live and continue to go live. Okay. It's not a one and done thing. You are growing, you are building. This is your business in the sense that you are trying to hopefully monetize, build community. You'll figure out your why, but just recognize that it won't work if you're not being present and not doing the work. So just keep that in mind, friends. Thank you for the puffs. Thank you for the roses. So I appreciate that. And then this is the other way. I do one-on-one consultations as well as coaching. So that's available to you all as well. So all that is there for you all. And I'm going to get off shortly. So let me know if there's any last minute questions. I'm going to get off and then I will be back. I will be back here at 5:30ish. That's probably where I'm going to come back because this meeting's at 4:30. So I'll come back after it ends and just maybe do about an hour of a live stream. So feel free to come back and support. It's been great info as always. Have a great meeting. Okay, thank you so much, friends. Thank you, Demetria. I appreciate you. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends. I appreciate you all joining. But yeah, so if you're in the agency, try to attend tonight's meeting. Like I said, I will be um, taking notes and reviewing it in our Sunday conversation. I'll probably review it intentionally so that we can all talk through it and make that part of the meeting notes that we capture. I'll spend some time maybe doing a super fan conversation so people can get it that way. Coach Jesse, I'm leaving. I gotta go, friend. I know, Coach Jesse, if you go on live, drop it in the chat real quick for some folks. Thank you for everything as always. Take care of yourself. I am friends. Thank y'all. Y'all so sweet. Thank y'all for checking. But yeah, so Coach Jesse, you reposted. I'm about to get off. Let me put in the chat. What are you doing for your comedy? You're doing another live tonight, and then she is actually doing an official battle on Friday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so just know that that is what she's doing as well. Hello, everyone. Happy terrific Sunday. Welcome, friend. All right. Thank you so much for the populace. I see you, friend. Um, and so you're doing your official battle this Friday. So you want to make sure you all are aware of that. If you haven't connected with her, you're welcome to connect with her as well. She is doing. Thank you. Yeah, she's trying her best to climb this leaderboard. She's trying to get into the TikTok creator comedy program. And so she's doing that. And so she's doing live at 4:30. I'm assuming that's a voice live at 12:30, and then doing her other live stream at 6 p.m. Central, 12:30 Central, which is 1:30 Eastern, um, and then 6 o'clock Central, which is 7 o'clock Eastern. All right. And so she's been going at it. She's connecting with folks. She does her voice chat. Yep, you're doing the voice chat at 12:30, and that's her reality show. So she's talking in the background, having a good time, but you hear all the background from her pets and cooking and all the things that come with it. And then the 6 o'clock is where she's chatting away with you all, doing activities and panels, multi-guest panel conversations, as well as doing some battling. And she's had some characters. She's had quite a few characters. So it's been a funny situation seeing all the different people she comes across on these TikTok streets. so, so I would say it's probably worth it just going there just to see who will pop up on the screen because you never know. The characters have been real. They've been a lot. It's been a lot. So that's why TikTok is doing this community violation. That's why they're doing the meeting, because she's run across quite a few that have been violating the rules. So you said, "Oh yes." So they are the reason why we have to meet, y'all. We have to meet because of them. Just know it ain't us, it's them. So she has met some characters. Thank you all for the heart me's. I see you all. Appreciate you. Thank you all coming in. Your girl is about to get off. I have to get ready for a couple meetings, but thank you on my terms. Welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate it. I'm about to get off. I'm gonna come back. Thank you for the money, God. You're so sweet. You're like, let me help Doc out because she has seen these people too. Oh, I missed you. I will be back. I will be back. You're probably gonna catch me. We have a meeting at 4:30, so you're gonna catch me tonight at 5:30. I'll probably be back at 5:30. Thank you very much, Coach Jesse. I'll be back at 5:30 Eastern. So I appreciate you coming through, friend. But don't forget to click my bell. I have a bell in my profile. If you want to click my bell here, click my photo. My mini profile pops up. If you click my photo again, it takes you to my main profile. There's a bell in the top right corner. Always click the bell for the creator so you can get notification when they post content and when they go live. So that is a great way to keep up with your favorite creators. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I will say set the bell. Thanks for all the tips. You guys are welcome. But yeah, so Coach Jesse, I'm gonna catch you on the later live. Hopefully, that live you can come up and chat a little bit about what you're doing. I gotta jump off this time, but hopefully you can come back at the 5:31 right before you get ready to go do your live. I won't stay live long. I'll probably stay live for about an hour or so later today too. I'm so glad you said something. It doesn't work because it rarely works for me. Yes, Selena. Yeah, it doesn't work all the time. I'm not sure the rationale for it, but no, it doesn't work all the time. Sometimes you'll get notifications. You say you're going to the meeting. Perfect, perfect. I'm hoping so. Like we'll all hear, and you can take notes for comedy purposes too. You can just check off, be like, yeah, I saw that person. They did that. Yeah, I see why TikTok mentioned that. Yeah, I saw that person. They did that. That's why. Oh my gosh, it was. Oh my gosh. You know what? Coach Jesse, come up. Just come up. I'll get off in a second because y'all, we having this violation meeting for real. The people have been violating the rules. They have been violating the rules. It is bad. It's actually rather sad. And so we are experiencing it real time because her live they violated left and right. And so that's why TikTok was like, yeah, we we need to have a meeting. Because if nothing else, what she's experienced in the last 3 weeks, I know why they weren't bringing us together. Um, she's had the people who are smoking and they shouldn't be on the screen. She's had drinking and they shouldn't be drinking on the screen. Not drinking regular drinking. We talking about drinking from the bottle. So we know that shouldn't be happening. I accept it. Oh, okay, that's so great. Hey, and then the boom boom room.
Boom rooms. Listen, I'm coming across every clown that there is and every rebel, every. I mean, like all. I think they are all just waiting for me to come live because. And how about I got that girl twice back to back? That one. It looked like it looked. She was wearing one of those cat things.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
she was
had
a
a filter
doll.
on. She had a filter on.
Yeah, and I'm like, I left her and came back, and he was her again. I'm like, what in the world? I mean, the things I'm running into out here by hitting that invite button. The guy, like, he's like, yeah, first of all, we couldn't even pick him out in a lineup because all we saw was the tip of his
He was
ear.
like this the whole time.
Yeah, like literally the tip of his ear. I'm like,
My
well,
hair is covering my ear, but he was like
yeah,
this.
yeah, that's all we saw. I'm like, no, they'd be like, can you pick him out? Well, you gonna have to just show me his ear, cause that's all I saw. Your Honor, I don't know. Turn to the side, please, and so I can see your ear. That's all we saw. And then he said he just started here a month ago, coming from some other platform I've never even heard of.
Me neither.
And like, no. He was like, my has. I'm like,
He's,
you you
he's
only for 1 month. He said about 6, 7 times.
he did.
I was like, well,
He
what you
did.
been doing? I said, well, what be going on? Like, what's happening on you? He's like, it's my fault though. I ain't gonna lie. It's me. He's like, well, what do you do?
He did
He
say
was
it.
like, we have stripping parties.
Yes,
I said,
he
say
did.
who?
He did say it. He
I'm
did say
like,
it.
say what?
He did
I
say
said,
it.
on TikTok?
He did.
He said, yeah. So now I'm trying to understand. I said, so you take the, I'm thinking he go live in the strip club. And that's what he's
I
showing.
yeah, I thought that's where he was going with that, but no,
I,
it was
yeah,
here.
I thought that's what I said. Oh, you go live in the strip club? He was like, oh no, it's here. I'm like, on TikTok? He said, yeah. I said, well, how you do it? He said, it just come up.
Um,
What? It, and then I said, well, they have on stuff. He said, well, it's very little stuff that they have on. Who? Very little stuff. He said it's very little. So I'm imagining very little to be not a lot. And what
non-existent.
in the stripping on TikTok that you're doing? He's like, yeah, they throw them money while they stripping in the boxes, and that's why his page be taken. But he said when that page get taken, he direct traffic to the boom boom room. Where's the boom boom room? The boom boom room is another page. So
Exactly.
when one page go down, everybody meet in the boom boom room page.
That's what he
And they
called
go
it.
to the boom boom page until the other page come back.
He did call it that.
Usually I said, wait, what? I couldn't believe I was having this conversation. I said, on TikTok. He said, yeah, right here.
So
And he's
so needless to say, TikTok is like, we need to meet. We need to just have a meeting with all the
yeah,
agencies and your creators.
we need a meeting because of these guys. And then last week, the guy told me that he wasn't really smoking. It was the AI.
It was. He
I
did say
said,
that.
friend,
He did say
you
it.
picked the thing up, you lit it with your mouth and hands. He's like,
Yeah.
no, it's AI. It's AI. I'm not really smoking. You are. And he was smoking. He
It
lit it
was.
up on the screen, puff, puff, poof,
Okay.
and blew it. And then he was racist at that. He
Yes.
was having a real, I mean, like the conversation. I'm like, where is this going, Lord? And look, the mute button is not working. So I'm just out here with the mute button not working. I don't have to
Have
change the
you?
preview.
You might have. I'm gonna see if it works today. The uninstall and reinstall. I'll
Well,
see if
I
it works.
updated this morning.
Did
There was
you?
an update I
I did
did,
the
so I
update
could.
too, and it's still not working for me.
Yeah, I was like, please, Lord, I need the mute button because the other guy with the song was so. I say, TikTok, you don't pick this up. You don't pick the words up. I mean, like you ain't filtered none of the. You didn't even give no warning, and the
Hmm.
words were so clear. I
Yeah.
was like, I was so frazzled. I was frozen because he's like, don't worry, I'm gonna mute you. I'm like, it ain't you I'm worried about. It's me. I gotta listen to you.
Right.
And the words were so very clear. And then he was singing and clapping his hands. He was having a blast. And then the last one I got last night was Dead Boy.
Oh yeah.
I said, hey,
Well, you know what? You don't say his name on my
okay,
string.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
don't say him here. I was telling you
okay,
that. I was like, don't say his name too much, no more, because we
okay.
don't even know what is
Underground
that.
Boy.
Yeah, that's another
I
reason why we
said,
meeting.
how TikTok let his name even be that? Because you gotta say his name. I said, okay. He was like, when I called his name, he was like, huh? Who? He's like, what you call me? I'm like, your name. He's like, oh. He was drunken. Okay?
Yeah,
Lit. He was lit. He didn't remember that was his own name. And then he was talking. He said that he had people, he got people in his room, but not a lot. Well, I couldn't tell. It was nobody going on. And
yeah,
then he celebrated with his liquor. He didn't
yeah.
even win number one, but he took his liquor out, big bottle, not a little,
It wasn't no
huge
glass. It
bottle,
wasn't no cup.
no cup. It was drink, and I was like, "Where's the exit? Where?" I was going to try. He's like, "Yeah, make sure you follow me." I don't think so, friend. I
But
wouldn't follow none of y'all.
so this AI said discussing community meeting on TikTok rules due to user violations. That's what it
Yes.
is.
Yes, AI. You need to be picking these things up when I am completely live out here because these people really are wilding out and they're breaking every rule that TikTok has. And I say, how are they breaking it and they're not in trouble? Well, the
Mhm.
Boom Boom Room apparently do get in trouble. His
Yeah.
page been taken 6, 7 times and he's been here for 1 month.
Right.
So how do you really have a page? I'm starting to think you just. But he said, hey, he was so calm about it. Yeah, when this one go down for 3 days,
We go back to the
we
boom boom
we
room.
we go to the Boom Boom Room. Who
So,
the Boom Boom Room? So he's the president of the Boom Boom Room. We don't know. We don't want to know more about the Boom Boom Room, y'all. I don't know what goes down,
right.
but they have on very little, and they throw them money because it goes down on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a meeting. Yes, and I,
TikTok.
I have a lot to say because I haven't seen a lot.
Well, needless to say, we're gonna be we're not gonna be doing any of the things that they've done. Now
No,
he said, "Now my tap is not okay. It's not working. That's something else. It is something else,
you
friend.
don't
It
you
is."
gotta come and see it because you gotta be there to see this thing live going.
Now I don't want y'all to be afraid of
No,
those
don't be
match
afraid.
competitions.
Don't
Oh, it
worry,
is
I
working.
get them,
Okay.
so you don't gotta worry. I know when they come in to me straight. I feel like they line up for me, waiting. Yeah, that girl about to be live. We gonna all be, and then they laugh at me like I look funny. I'm like, you look funny, you know. Then we got the one on the screen that was just a picture. I'm like, hey, how are you? Hey,
Right.
nothing. No, you say a word, no music, only a still picture, nothing, and they're gonna send me the request. I denied it. I said I gotta get out of here. Exit. Where is the X button? Sometimes you can't get to that exit fast enough.
Yeah. But look
Because
here, Coach Jesse, I do actually have to run.
okay,
So let me I'm heading to a meeting real quick. But look
okay,
here, you go live tonight. You're gonna be going live twice. So she'll be going live shortly at 12:30 Central, which is 1:30
yeah, that's for
Eastern.
the sight unseen reality show.
And then she's
That
doing 6 o'clock Central tonight, which is
Yes, and
7 p.m.
that's when it's
Central.
gonna go down. And I'm gonna have a special event on Thursday, y'all. So, a young lady who's gonna come and sing.
And then you're
So
doing your battle on Friday.
yes, so I gotta get a flyer made immediately because I didn't see your message yet. So I'm gonna get a flyer made immediately, and hopefully she don't play with me and we get it going because I want to tell people. I think this to be big. Oh, did you give me just one or two?
I
You have
got you
next
one
week
for
too?
Friday, and the next one I'm still working on. You said one for next week.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, yeah. I'm gonna just pop them out. But we got this, y'all. Just come, have a good time.
All
It's a
right.
good time.
All right, friends. Take care. I
Okay, y'all.
appreciate
See
you.
y'all soon.
All right. Thank you, friend. Thank you all for
Okay.
being here. I appreciate you all. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back. I'm going to go come live a little later because I have this live webinar meeting to go to at 4:30. So I'm going to come back at about 5:30. Anybody in the agency, you guys should have gotten this from the school community, and I sent an email. So come attend. All of you are welcome to it. You got to go to the link that I sent so you guys can get to those meetings. All right. And it's about community guidelines. And we were joking about it, but there is a need to have a conversation. So I could see why TikTok is like, hey, let's meet, let's talk through this so that both agencies and creators are aware of what should and shouldn't be happening in these live streets. All right. So I appreciate you. Hey Lisa. Hey PMP. I see you guys. I'm heading off, but I will be back later today about 5:30. Okay. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye bye. Thank you.